Well, folks, I've already seen a grown man wrestle a skeleton about a month before Halloween. I've seen the Cruiserweight champion get jumped by pure ignorance. That indirectly led to, or maybe even more directly, led to a title change. And now I'm seeing this. Vinnie Versace with a very expensive, I'm assuming very expensive, Taylor Swift vinyl album in his possession.
Shake it off, Joe Punk.
I mean, we're really getting into this gimmick here. Triple threat tag team action here. Second match here on Evolution. Jagermeister and the swole Swifty Ray Castro, who now tags in, and their manager Vinnie Versace against the former tag team champions of Eddie Blas and George LaFleur, and Shotgun's Shane Stay and his new partner James Frederick. Now, it was originally supposed to be the Professor Ezra Logan. Ezra Logan could not be here to compete this evening, which sent Shane Stay scurrying to find a partner, and one of the Paint Factory students, a good friend of his, I'm surprised Shane Stay has any friends, but a good friend of his in James Frederick stood up and is now his tag team partner in this this very interesting three-way match. Shane Stay has been trying to diversify his combat repertoire, if you will. Not only is he been into MMA training, he's also, as I understand, into some sort of collegiate rugby. Check mark. Because, I mean, don't let Ray Castro and all the smiles and hearts fool you. This man is multifaceted in combat as well. And Eddie Blas with one of the more forceful tags you'll ever see in a tag match. That is the rules of a triple threat tag match. You don't only have to tag in your partner, you can also tag out to one of the other opponents, which may lead to some interesting combinations in this matchup. Ray Castro, multifaceted in MMA, judo, and Eddie Blas with his trademark cartwheel into a drop kick, with the advantage on Ray Castro in the early goings of this match, and I'm sure he's going to tag out too the gentleman George LaFleur. They had the EWA Tag Team titles until Summer Sizzler, where the current champions Siler Mason and Oldman Youngboy upended them in this carousel of a tag team division. The titles changing hands multiple times throughout our events this year, and they were very disappointed after the loss, so a win here would definitely propel them into the #1 contendership, or near there, depending on their success here tonight. But Ray Castro getting a hold of the manly mustache, and now just raining down blows onto the torso of the gentleman. This team is just having way too much fun here, which, you know, is not a bad thing, but, you know, keep your eyes on the prize, all that. Castro now going to tag out to Jagermeister, the wild man Jagermeister, and a side slam. Look at that! Sidewinder action there to cover 1, 2. Surprisingly enough, this Jagermeister Ray Castro combo is showing some cohesion. Now I know what you're gonna say, choking somebody, that's not a very loving thing to do. But I mean, you gotta gain an advantage, especially against somebody as tough as George LaFleur, who's been fighting since the 1900s, or so I've been told. Well, his ancestors, other guys with handlebar mustaches, they're known for this sort of thing. Roll up, 1, 2, only a 2, and now Jagermeister, whoa, got a front ankle lock, immobilizing George LaFleur. Now getting them up in a double leg and a Boston Crab. Nicely executed by Jagermeister, and James Frederick is trying to push the rope inward so that George LaFleur can do just that, reach for the rope and break the hold. Very smart, honestly, I gotta say, by James Frederick, who is, in his mere opening as a professional wrestler. Yes, folks, his butt was injured, and now it's injured again. Actually, something else may have been injured, but I'm not going to go there. And Shane Stay, who's in collegiate rugby, mind you, is tagging in, and here comes Ray Castro. Shane Stay, oh, with a nasty chop. One of the surliest individuals that you will ever run into is Shane Stay. The man has practically no respect for anyone. And it seems his partner, James Frederick, is following suit. As these blows echo through the castle, the legendary Bel Air Armory. Last time here for 2024, and things are already starting to shape up for Rage in the Cage 2025 coming up in February. The Christmas of the EWA calendar year, a few short months away. I can't wait. And look at that, Ray Castro was slipped out of that and briefly had a hammerlock and now a front chancery. And James Frederick riding him down and raining down the forearms. I have a feeling that this James Frederick, oh, well, now he is just resorting to slamming his head down onto the mat like a basketball. James Frederick showing me a little more than what just a garden variety paint factory student would. So even though he is a student, who knows how long he's been preparing for a moment like this.
May I interject, Joe Clunker?
Oh, I know you will, but go ahead.
I just want to tell you, we got a lot of triple threat type matches on these cards now, and there's a reason for that. Because a lot of these people, including Shane Stay, don't like to follow rules.
Who's in collegiate rugby?
Collegiate rugby, yes. I've heard that.
I heard it somewhere.
I wanted to take some of the factors out and give some of the referees a little bit of a break as well. Because now they can fight in these triple threat, fatal four-way, whatever have you matches, and we can find out who the better man is on that night. Unfortunately, pure ignorance didn't. Here we go.
Sliding lariat, that was almost a 3 count there.
Pure ignorance did not even pay attention to this because they jumped John Bird before the match last time. I'm trying to get a hold on this. I really am. So you're going to see a lot of creative matches. Oh, wait a minute. See, that's legal. See?
Somewhat, yes.
I mean, it's frowned upon. But it is legal. We have triple threat rules. And I just want to give that to the EWA, for the fans, to the wrestlers and you, Joe Clunk, because I know this has got to be hard to follow sometimes with all of these masses of humanity around here. That some of them are into collegiate rugby.
You hear that, folks? Jagermeister's going to get a frowny face on his paper later on for that particular move that he just pulled. To Commissioner Mikey D's point. Oh, cutter! Look at that, spare us the cutter, Ray Castro. But right in is James Frederick once again, another sliding lariat. And now things are starting to break down here. An underhook facebuster by Jagermeister, a spear by Eddie Blas, Shane Stay. Oh, and a shotgun super kick. Trading off forearms now, are LaFleur and Stay. Oh, backhand. Oh, and a double clothesline, setting them both down. To Commissioner Mikey D's point, more teams being involved in more matches gives more teams more opportunities to. Oh, and there's the Swift album. The Swift album, which I'm sure was purchased from Vintage Vinyl for probably something like $37.99 or something ridiculous like that.
Plus tax.
And now, whoa! Oh, what? Jager just up. Jager just, and they just snapped the album. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? Brainbuster by Shane Stay. The cover 1, 2, and 3. Shane Stay and James Frederick. James Frederick gaining a victory in his very first match up here in the EWA. And we got something going on. Jagermeister now. Jagermeister now working over Ray Castro. And Vinnie Versace's walking out. A human scumbag, Vinnie Versace.
I want you to know this. Never, ever getting back together.
Well, folks, regardless of your opinion of popular music or not, oh my goodness. And now Shane Stay with a crossface and an underhook facebuster on George LaFleur. The new Versace boys are laying waste to everything in the ring. Eddie Blas clearing the ring. You know, I should have known that there wasn't any worse hive of scum or villainy than Vinnie Versace. I tried to. Oh, shut up! Shut up, you fat piece of crap. Yeah.